Maya, we'll start off with your group since we ended up with your group the last time. Really quick, guys. So, like I said, if you have any late or missing assignments, due for me. Today's the last day. By 7th hour, at the end of 7th hour, I need whatever makeup work you guys are going to turn in. Because after today, once you leave this classroom, that's it. Whatever your grade is in my grade book is what you're going to get. I'm not taking any late work next week. I'm not taking any projects next week. Nothing. My grade book closes today, okay guys? Any questions? So again, I suggest if you have any missing assignments, they're all over there on the counter. They're in order chronologically by the semester. So the very first assignment we have for the semester to the very last assignment we have in the semester. I have them both in English and Spanish here, guys. Okay? So I suggest take a look at your grade. If you have a low grade or you want to pick up your grade, I suggest you pick up the missing assignments that you have. Do them, turn them in today by 7th period. Okay? Any questions on that? No? Good. I know some of you guys have turned some of your homework in online or through email. I've seen it. I haven't had a chance to correct it yet. So it'll probably be corrected today, this afternoon, this evening. So you can take a look at your grades later on this afternoon, and it should be updated. Any questions? No? Great. So with that being said, Gabrielle, is your group ready to present?
Yeah.
All right. Who sent me your project?
Me and Maya.
You and Maya? Ms. Walker, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you guys do cannabis?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, when people are up here talking, give them your full attention, please. No talking. And just be respectful, please. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Effects on the body. Short-term effects of cannabis on the brain and central nervous system can include altered perception, impaired memory, and concentration, increased heart rate, and dry mouth. It can also affect coordination and reaction time. It's important to understand that the effects depend on the person's tolerance. More research is needed to fully understand potential risks, but some studies suggest that heavy and prolonged cannabis use may have potential negative effects on our organs. Cannabis can have an impact on mental health and emotional well-being. While some people may experience temporary feelings of relaxation, others may experience negative effects like anxiety, paranoia, and maybe even psychosis. Individual reactions can vary in dosage and frequency of use can also play a role. However, cannabis can markedly reduce pain in people with conditions such as nerve damage, cancer, and arthritis.
Cool. So your research on this is the use and the effects of cannabis. Is it negative or positive?
Can be both.
It can be both, right? And he said, how is it positive?
It can reduce pain.
You can reduce pain. Anything else?
That's all I put.
That's all? That's all? And you guys? Anything else positive? No? How about to treat anxiety? What about to treat appetite for cancer patients? Stuff like that.
Pretty positive.
Could be positive.
Yeah. And this, this shows like how the chemicals that's used in cannabis and how like they have negatively affected people in the past.
So on that graph right there, what's the purple mean?
It says CBD dominant, like each of them are like a different color, like those are all different chemicals that are used in different types.
So if we're looking at anxiety, it says CBD, right?
Yeah.
CBD and what else?
CBD and THC.
And THC. So those two combined will help with anxiety. Is that what that graph says? Or is that what causes it? So for hallucinations, it'd be all three of those components that would cause that?
Yeah.
Cool, that's a pretty good graphic, I like that. That's, some information nobody presented, so.
And then like on many of these forms could be like the flower buds and like people like smoking. And then in other forms, resin and vape.
Resin and vapes,
Yeah, like,
can you elaborate a little bit more on those?
like, the resin is like the sticky stuff, like in like a plant, and then the vapes is like oil
Oil,
and like,
depends. So out of all those, what do you think is the most commonly abused?
the vapes.
The vapes?
And then also like different strands of weed.
Okay. Yeah, these are different strands of weed, and right here on the bottom it shows like what the normal reactions I guess would be, like just like the normal use of the sativa. It says sativa strands have an uplifting effect and offer a high that includes laughing uncontrollably, engaging in depth conversations, and thinking creatively. Indica, it reduces stress, relieves pain, and eliminates anxiety. And hybrid offers a relaxing body effect, creates balance of mind and body, and eliminates anxiety.
Addiction and dependency. Addiction refers to a dependency on a substance or behavior where a person feels a strong urge to use it. Physical dependency is when the body becomes familiar to the presence of a substance and experience withdrawal symptoms if it suddenly stops. Addiction can develop over time when you build tolerance and need more and more of that substance to achieve the high you crave.
So out of those three, which one do you think kind of best? Do you think it's more of an addiction, physical dependence, or dependency?
Physical dependency.
Why would you say that?
Because like the body becomes familiar with it, like it gets like kind of used to it and known to the account for using.
So like when you use a lot of weed, you smoke a lot of weed every day and stuff, so like if you go a whole day without getting high, what does that do to you?
Like it gets you like
It's a weird feeling. It kind of feels like
you need it.
Like you need it, so that would be a physical dependency, right?
And you're the symptoms of the withdrawals, headaches, chills, into depression, difficult sleeping.
avoiding underage use of cannabis can prevent long-term negative effects. Avoiding frequent and heavy use of cannabis can decrease the risk of dependency. Using cannabis responsibly and in moderation can also the risk of dependency and addiction. Educating yourself and others before using cannabis can help learn about the risks and benefits.
So do you think, cannabis is easily accessible to you guys at this age group, your teenage?
So hopefully like basically the kids like the physical ones, lab tested products can make sure you're not consuming anything with like pesticides or any other contaminants. Products will go to your stores and be development products. And so you're basically website back to the person who wants experience and then they provide scientific recommendations on like cannabis and the licensing and safety to take it.
So even if you get your weed through a dispensary, do you think it's still 100% healthy or safe?
No, but it's like better than getting it off of it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, because I don't think anything like that's foolproof, 100% safe, you know what I mean? Because even now, like, you read about dispensaries that sell these cartridges, and these cartridges put all these chemicals and all these preservatives in them where, like, it causes severe vomiting, severe, like, chest pains, lung infections, stuff like that, so yeah, even though you do go to the dispensary, it doesn't mean that you're 100% getting, like, good weed, you know?
And this is the, like the place we chose.
The treatment center?
Yeah, it's Stonewall Institute. That's like the phone number and that's the address. It's said that it's like covered by your insurance depending on like if you qualify. But I don't know what the qualifications were.
Perfect, thank you, you answered my question, I was about to ask you that, is that a free, treatment center, or is it covered by insurance? You said it's covered by insurance?
Yeah, it's covered by your insurance.
Cool, nice job, ladies, thank you. That was Gabrielle, correct? Gabrielle, Sarai, and Maya, right? Alright, good job, ladies. Hey, there was a lot of information on there that I liked, because I don't know where you guys got your information, but it was from obviously somewhere where everybody else didn't get their information, because that graph of like the effects and what affected it, that was pretty cool, because I was like, oh wow. But yes, very good job, thank you. Alright, Natalie, are you ready to present? Alright, did you send me your presentation? Okay. Enriquez, right? Is that you right there now? Alright, so, just really quick, would you say, marijuana is one of the most accessible drugs to your age group? Okay, go ahead, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
I chose cocaine. Effects on the body. Cocaine is a serious drug with dangerous side effects and health risks. For short-term effects may include increase of heart rate, raised blood pressure, and heart attacks. For long-term effects, may include seizures, heart attacks, and respiratory failure, anxiety, and depression. Commonly abused forms. Some risks of taking cocaine over time can cause your brain to adapt to the presence of the drug, and continue to use cocaine can cause you to want something more stronger. Cocaine can also affect your mental state, which causes depression. Addiction and dependency. Dependency is when what happens to people who have stopped taking cocaine for a while, are likely to experience withdrawal symptoms. This means they don't seek out the substance. Addiction happens when people take cocaine more than once, and their brain responds to the drugs by the brain not able to process on its own without the presence of choice.
So, with cocaine, can addiction dependency start with just trying it once? No? According to that, up there where it says, you don't think you can turn into an addiction quickly like that?
I mean, we could.
You could? So, like if you try it once, doesn't mean that you're gonna be hooked right away?
Probably, I think.
Maybe.
Just depends.
It just depends, yeah, I think you're on the right track there, it depends, you know. Just like anything else, you can try something once and not like it, and then you can try it, and then be hooked on it, you know what I mean, so. I'm just throwing it out there, just asking.
Treatments. There are many helplines and rehabs to treat drug addiction. Some examples are Positive Center, Medical Block Center, and Medical Block Addiction.
And those are all local treatment centers?
Yeah. And the phone numbers.
Okay. Question. One thing that I didn't see up there is what are the common forms of use? Like how do people use cocaine? what are some forms of cocaine? So when you think about cocaine now, like, what form do you think of it in it? Powder, what else? So if it's powder, how do people ingest that? Inhale it, okay. And then, you said powder, what else? What about rock cocaine? Right? Did that come out when you researched it? Freemason cocaine, which is where you can smoke it, right? And then I believe too, you can inject it through a needle. So, just for the next time, just put something up there like that, okay, where, the common forms of it and how it's used, yeah, okay? Good job. So would you guys say cocaine is a easily accessible drug to you guys in your age group? Yeah? Cocaine? No? How many of you guys say cocaine's easily available for you guys? Raise your hands. 1, 2. Raise your hands, you guys are just nodding and saying yes, so who says it's available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many say it's not available to you guys? So it's the majority of you guys say it's not available to you guys. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Mr. Salgado, you ready to present? Did you send me your presentation already? Miguel Salgado. Miguel, what you sent for the 15th? Okay. Is this you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're doing cocaine as well?
Yeah.
And Mr. Lewis is supposed to be with you? You gonna do this by yourself then?
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready, sir.
Cocaine and the effects it does to you. What is cocaine? Cocaine is a propane alkaloid. I don't know how to say that. That acts
Absolutely.
alkaloid. That acts as a central nervous system stimulant. It is from the leaves of two cocoa species native to South America. Cocaine is an addictive stimulant drug. It can be snorted through the nose, rubbed into the gums, injected into the bloodstream, or smoked. The effects of cocaine on the body. Both cocaine and crack cocaine can cause brain damage even when used only a few times. Damage to brain structures can trigger addiction and dopamine systems and how cocaine damages the liver. A bump of cocaine can temporarily boost your mood, but even occasional casual use can have a gripping effect on your body.
Cool. So what I basically asked Natalie earlier, like, it can be, become addictive the first time you try it?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Commonly abused forms of cocaine. The drug sends high levels of dopamine in your body into the parts of your brain that control pleasure. This can cause intense feelings of energy and alertness, which is called high. The feelings include happiness, awake and energetic, talkative, restless, less hungry, or sleepy. Sensitive to touch, sound, and sight. If you take larger doses, it can cause odd behaviors such as violence, anger, restlessness, irritability, anxiety, and panic, and paranoia. Taking too much can also cause an overdose, which is potentially lethal. Taking too much can cause your body will overwhelm their natural body processes, which is which puts immense strain on the cardiovascular system and can be fatal.
Okay. So it puts a strain on what? When you take cocaine, what does it put a strain on?
Is your brain?
Your brain, yeah, but more what? Cardiovascular has to do with what part of your body?
Muscles?
Your heart. Your heart, right? Because when you take cocaine, it's talking about how it increases your cardiovascular system. So people who do cocaine, their heart rate usually goes super fast, and that's what usually causes a heart attack. Tachycardia, which is a rapid heartbeat, which leads to heart attack.
Addiction and dependency. Drug dependency is typically defined as what causes tolerance and withdrawal. The physical effects. Addiction is characterized by having more of a mental component. Dependence is physical, addiction is neurological.
Neurological?
Over time, the substances or activities change your brain chemistry and you become desensitized to their effect. You need more to produce the same effect.
So the difference between dependence is what? Physical, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? If you depend on the drug and you physically depend on it, what does that mean?
Like medical.
Medical, yes, maybe a little bit. I wouldn't say medical, but in order for you to function, you're gonna need it. So dependency is physical need. So like say, what they call dope sick. I don't know if you ever heard that term. It's called dope sick when somebody who's addicted to cocaine doesn't have it, and their dependency kicks in. It means physically their body starts shutting down. They get muscle aches. They feel anxious, lethargic, no energy, violent, irritable. So it has the opposite effect of what when you take it does. So, and then addiction is neurological. So that means what?
In your head.
In your head.
Prevention and healthy choices. To prevent temptation, you should make healthy friendships or relationships and avoid people who pressure you into using a substance. If you have a drug problem, you should seek help before it's too late. A strategy to avoid drug use is to set up goals and dreams for your future, which will help you focus on your dreams instead of turning to drugs. Resources for students seeking help. If you are a teen seeking help from drug use, you may want to consider rehab. Rehab will include teen drug counseling on a weekly basis, 12-step recovery program, and residential care. Copper Springs is a help center, that's the number, located in Gilbert and Avondale, Arizona. In rehab, they will learn that taking substances is an unhealthy way to cope with mental health and emotional pain. People who met their minimum treatment were 1.5 times more likely to open up and build trust.
Question. So it says in rehab they will learn that taking substances is an unhealthy way to cope with mental health and emotional pain. So does that mean everybody who does a drug has mental health issues or emotional pain?
No, not all the time.
No, not all the time, right? Do you think some people just want to try recreational use?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because there's people who, there's nothing wrong with them, and they just want to do drugs, right?
Yeah.
And then there's people who really, are mentally incapable of making decisions and stuff, so, yeah.
What to do if someone overdoses? The first thing you should do is, a friend or family member had an overdose, is to call 911 as fast as possible. If the person is not responsive and you cannot find a pulse, perform chest compressions to help with their breathing. If a person is having a seizure, make sure they aren't in an area that they can accidentally injure themselves. If a person is choking or vomiting, lay them on their side to prevent choking.
Good to know, you're the first person to, present something like that. Like, what happens if somebody's overdosing? So, that's some good information there.
And other positive ways to use cocaine. Cocaine can be used as an anesthesia for operations on the ear, nose, and throat. It can also be used as a medicine. Unfortunately, people abused it, so cocaine was misclassed as a narcotic, so it can only be used in specific operations. died from the use of cocaine. According to Statista.com, cocaine overdoses have risen in the United States with almost 24,500 deaths in 2021. And that's it.
Good job. Good job, Mr. Ryan.
Mr. Hughes,
Yes.
do you have a Sharpie?
Charger?
A
Your
Sharpie.
computer?
A Sharpie.
Oh, computer?
A Sharpie, like a marker.
Oh, a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Like, what color?
Black?
No, sorry, I have a green one.
Oh, no.
No, I don't, yeah, no, I don't have a black one, sorry. I thought I did. Alright. Is it Esmeralda here? Esmeralda, you ready to present? Alright, did you send me your presentation already? Hernandez?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cited marijuana. Effects it has on your body. It increases the heart rate of the body. It can cause extreme confusion, anxiety, panic, or paranoia. It increases appetite and thirst. It can cause nausea and vomiting. Using marijuana before age 18 may affect how the brain builds connections to functions like attention, memory, and learning. Marijuana's effects on attention, memory, and learning may last a long time or even be permanent. These effects may last a long time or even be permanent. Smoking any product, including marijuana, can damage your lungs, increase risk of
Bronchitis?
and scars, small blood vessels. Smoking marijuana can also increase the risk of stroke, heart disease, and other vascular diseases. It can cause disorientation and sometimes unpleasant thoughts or feelings of anxiety and paranoia. Effects on each of the body and mind. Marijuana used directly affects brain function, specifically the parts of the brain responsible for memory, learning, attention, decision making, communication, emotion, and reaction. It can also affect the heart if you're consuming high amounts of particular. You can have an increased risk for elevations in your heart rate and your blood pressure. This can increase your risk for stroke or heart attack and other vascular diseases. Also, this product directly affects the brain.
So, in short, what does that mean?
It's harmful to your brain and your body. Oh, this is one of the slides, not part of it. This is the manual one.
This isn't your new one?
No.
Do you wanna send me your new one? Cause this is the one that I got for you now.
Yeah, I sent it to you 2 times.
Your teams?
Through email.
Oh, 2 times you sent it to me. Esmeralda, right?
Yeah. This has like this different. I'm like,
changed it or anything. Yeah, so that one.
Yeah, it's that one.
That one, okay. And where are we at, right here?
Yeah. I already read that one.
Okay.
And I read that one. Surveillance and physical additions periodically be embedded and dependent on each other. With chronic use of substances over time, brains adapt and become less sensitive to achieving a pleasurable sensation before releasing into it. At the same time, develop tolerance and need more and more of the substance to generate the level of high we create. 988 is the number you can call in case you're struggling with addiction. Medically assistance drugs like detox to get through withdrawals and restore normal quality of function. Individual therapies such as CPT, group therapy, either guided by a therapy expert or more peer-reviewed source of support. Arizona's Sonoran Desert Rehab Resort for the Jury Mental Health, Drug, and Alcohol Treatment.
Do you have our address or contact information for them, ma'am? Put it on in there, put it on, okay, then send it to me.
Prevention and health choices, understand how substances abuse develop, avoid temptation and peer pressure, seek help for mental illness, examine the risk factors, keep a well balanced lifestyle.
Juan, Juan here? No Juan? Okay, I'll do. Which one, I have so many kids and assignments. Michaela, right? What all do I have it for? Okay, how can you have me come to class? Okay, Caleb, you said, what did you say you were? Caleb Mitchell? When I put your name into my email account, that comes up all.
I did say we could have it.
like, yeah, I feel like 2 months is like good. You want him to ask you? You don't see the first time.
Yeah, you did trim them before, right? All of them, every single one of them. Look. I did the pattern,
That was May 2nd. Try this one too, May 4th. No, I was talking about it. May 4th, and May 17th. Oh, really? No, but it's still
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to come back because I haven't seen another class right now, so send everything that you need to send me and I'll take it from there. But your project, you're not getting a bid for it because I don't have it. I don't have it. Where did you send it to? On what? On what? Your teams? But you didn't present it though, so how am I gonna give you a grade for something you didn't present? No. It was Wednesday. Presentation is more than half the grade for that. So, do what you need to do, figure out what the sentence needs to send it to me, because I'm in the middle of the process. Okay?
You have any questions for me?
Yeah, like that. And then the contract. She's so scared because she was so like she was so scared like Mercy's sometimes so fascinating. Well, no. I was like thinking my mask because like the way she moved like her physical like I don't know she changed like completely. And I was just for her sake.
Ew, I hate his responses, they're so disgusting.
Alright, on that note, anybody here not present, that hasn't presented yet, that's ready to present? No, everybody presented? Everybody good? Okay, so, next thing, any, missing assignments or homework, anybody want to turn in? Now's the time to do it. Oh, yeah, we'll just take one of them. Yeah, they're right there, they're all in order too, from this end to that end, it goes, from the beginning of the semester to the end.
So these?
Yeah, all,
Don't forget to check your email.
no, I already checked it.
You already checked over?
No, I haven't yet.